I better pay a visit to Larissa first. She's been hiding stuff from me.
Hello, Larissa.
Oh, hi, Phoenix. You look upset, dear. Sit down.
Thank you. How are you today?
Oh, I am better. Did something happen?
Yes, it certainly did.
What? Tell me.
You have been keeping information from me. Again.
No, I did not.
Who is Ilya Mikhailov?
Ilya. Oh my.
Tell me, Larissa, before I take you into custody for violating Article 7.
He is my bio-relative.
Exactly what relation?
My bio-brother from Russia.
So you lied to me about your bio-relations.
He shouldn't have mattered.
Do you know what your bio-brother is doing in Adrianopolis?
Phoenix, believe me, I had no idea. What could he be doing here?
Actually, he's here for business. And lately, he was meeting Mr. Bogdanov quite often.
That is impossible.
Why do you think it was impossible for them to see each other?
You see, Phoenix.
Why, Larissa? It is very important.
They used to work together.
You mean your biological brother was also a Gambino?
I am afraid that is correct.
Your bio-brother and your former nuptial partner were business partners?
We all grew up together, supported each other through tough childhood. We had no choice about what to become.
This is exactly why there is an Article 7, and all children get trained and raised by qualified professionals. I hope you see better now that the archaic family structure is unfair on children.
Yes, I knew it all along in my heart. I can see it very clearly now.
Is your brother still linked with the Gambinos?
To my knowledge, yes. He was still with the family when we left.
So you basically abandoned your biological brother in order to immigrate?
I had to. We had to. Ilya was too close to the top.
Larissa, you've lied to me more than once, and there will be consequences for it.
I know, Phoenix.
Following the conclusion of this case, I will recommend that you receive psychiatric treatment at the rehab center. So disappointed with her lies. On the other hand, our union seems to be infested by criminals from rogue states. That's hard to even imagine. I think it's time to report my findings to Chief Morrison.
I have some important facts to discuss, Chief. Chief, Larissa Lukin revealed to me that Mikhailov was also a Gambino.
What? Another Gambino? What did she say exactly?
Larissa claims that her biological brother is possibly still linked with the Gambinos, and furthermore, he may still be very close to the top.
A top Gambino member in the World Union? I can't believe it. However, we have to take into consideration that Ms. Lukin is not what we'd consider a reliable source, is she now?
You've got a point there, Chief. Chief, I would like to have a questioning warrant for Mikhailov.
So, did you get your story straightened out?
Yes, I have.
Then let's hear it.
We know that Bogdanov was renting out illegal devices. Lethal devices. Lena Vanderbilt is a witness to this rental business. And we have Melvin Spencer, lying dead at the rehab center. Although a direct link between the device and Spencer's death cannot be confirmed, Criminal Task Force specialists are certain that the device was the cause of Spencer's death.
And those specialists haven't even seen or touched this mysterious device, right? Anyway, please continue.
Larissa claims that her biological brother Mikhailov used to have links with the Gambino crime family, but she isn't sure if he still has a link or not. Heck, there's hardly anything that Larissa is sure about.
We already know that, Phoenix. Get to the point.
Maybe Mikhailov still has links with the Gambinos, or maybe he doesn't. What's important is, there is a pattern. He has a criminal past, and I believe that Bogdanov and Mikhailov were together in this illegal device rental business, along with Perez, who was running the illegal products across the border, in his cargo planes.
So, do you think Mikhailov was involved in the murder?
I think something went wrong with the device that Spencer happened to rent. And perhaps Bogdanov and Mikhailov had a meeting in Odessa, Russia, with the manufacturers about this deadly malfunction. Maybe then they all got in an argument, and that is when guns got involved.
Not a bad story. But you seem to forget that Bogdanov died before Spencer's device malfunctioned.
That's right, Chief.
Anyway, I think Mr. Mikhailov can fill in the blanks for us. What do you think?
I agree, Chief.
Very well. I accept your request, and I will talk to a judge as soon as possible.
Thank you, Chief. I have nothing further to mention at this time.
Your questioning warrant for Ilya Mikhailov was approved by a judge, and I immediately sent an elite team to detain him. He is now waiting in the interview room to be questioned.
Great. Shall we get going then?
I'm not going anywhere. This was your call, and he belongs to you.
You mean I have to interview him alone?
Yes, you have interviewed novices before. This man isn't any different. Just go in there and do your job.
Understood, Chief. Mr. Mikhailov, you were brought here to be questioned about the murder of Vasily Bogdanov. Any thought that appears in your head can be viewed on the screens behind you, so there's no point in lying. If you cooperate with me, the procedure will be short and less emotionally painful for you. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Good. I'm going to be asking you questions, and I expect you to give relevant answers. Is that clear?
Yes, it is.
Mr. Mikhailov, are you currently a Gambino crime family member?
No, I am not.
Mr. Mikhailov, I'm warning you. Your lies will not be tolerated. I would be forced to bring in neurology experts, and they search for clues in your brain instead of asking. And believe me, this procedure usually causes permanent brain damage.
I see. Okay, I will not lie.
Now, are you currently a Gambino crime family member?
Yes, I am.
Did you murder Vasily Bogdanov?
No, I did not.
Tell me about these devices first. Where did they come from?
I don't know their origin. They were produced by us in one of our facilities, in Odessa.
Who designed them?
I don't know. I'm only aware that 20 of them were produced and smuggled into the Union for test marketing.
How were they smuggled?
Through the eastern border.
Who gave them to Bogdanov?
Bogdanov was the original recipient.
He was?
Of course. He was a trusted Gambino.
I thought he escaped from you guys.
Nobody can run away from the Gambinos. We gave him money to immigrate into the Union.
So, the plan was that Bogdanov was going to test market these devices through the Things store.
Yes, that was the idea. He was to give the devices to his customers on a trial basis, then send feedback to the family through me.
These devices, what is so special about them?
I was told that they produce artificial input as realistic as any real input.
In other words, you cannot hear or see anything while using these devices?
Or smell, touch, taste. You can't even move. After seeing the extraordinary demand for the devices, he started renting them at skyrocketing rates. Of course, he couldn't hide this from us forever. We asked for the rental money. He told us that he is a World Union citizen now and out of our reach. He asked for a concession.
Wow.
Vasily used to be a very mellow man. I could not understand what was happening to him. The bastard was right. He was out of our reach. It is impossible for us to do anything violent within the World Union. Even our most notorious hitmen seem to get scared and tame down when they are in the World Union, for some reason that we could not identify. So we took the situation to our Grand Don in Moscow. He said he will handle it himself. In a few days, Bogdanov appeared in Odessa.
Who brought him there? How did he get there?
I haven't a clue. He looked very calm and tranquil, as if he was drunk. He was drunk, I don't know.
Who used the firearm?
Some local hitman in Odessa. I don't know his name.
It does not matter. I will capture an image of the incident from your memories.
What's going to happen to me?
First, you will be treated in one of our rehabilitation centers. Then, you will be sent back to the Russian police. I bet they know what to do with you.
Phoenix, I'm proud to tell you that you have successfully solved the Bogdanov case. Your progress could have been faster, but that's okay.
Thank you, Chief Morrison. I know I could have dealt with the case more efficiently.
You know, I was watching you from behind the mirror in the interview room. Your questioning of Mikhailov was exemplary.
Thank you again, Chief.
Now you need to pack your bags.
I do? Why? Am I being transferred?
Well, sort of. You're going to Odessa, Russia, to help the Russian police find Mr. Bogdanov's murderer. I've already transferred the image of the murderer to the police chief of Odessa. The GPSN and the Russian security forces agreed to establish a joint team in order to deal with this Gambino crime organization. And you're a part of this team, representing the World Union as Lieutenant Peace Officer Phoenix Wallace.
Lieutenant Wallace? Oh, thank you, Chief.
It wasn't only me who felt you deserved this promotion. Our Chief Executive Officer also suggested that you should be promoted.
Thank you again for all your help, Chief.
You're welcome. Now, an even more challenging task is waiting for you in Russia. I can assure you, it's going to be very stressful and difficult.
I can only imagine. But I am confident, and I know I can handle it.
I'm sure you will. By the way, here is your certificate for your outstanding performance. Good luck, Phoenix.
Thank you, Chief Morrison.